Hey, psyched up tribe. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we delve into the enigmatic world of twin flame connections, where two souls, once united, experience a profound cosmic dance. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of twin flame relationships, exploring the intense, passionate, and transformative realm of twin flame making love for the first time. Before we dive into today's content, I want to remind you to show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing this video. Your engagement truly means the world to me and helps me continue creating valuable content. Thank you for being a part of our community. The twin flame is a term that depicts the connection of two souls on a deeper level. The meaning behind it is that these two souls were once one. Even though the twin flame connection can be platonic, the true flame begins with physical touch. Twin flame sex is truly explosive and like nothing else like it. If you would like to find out more about it, let's dive in. 1. It can get pretty intense. Spending time with someone you can't take your eyes and hands off can be pretty challenging. If you are lucky enough to find your twin, you can be pretty surprised by the way you are letting all the inhibitions go like they never existed. It is a sense of complete surrender and feeling the constant sexual desire. People report dreaming about their twin and actually feeling like they've had intercourse. Feeling aroused all the time can be confusing, but the moment you start embracing it, you will learn to appreciate it and enjoy it fully. The sex between twin flames is an exchange of various forms of energy. This connection is known as the energy cord and it is unbreakable. This exchange happens when the two souls are synced. This is why the feeling of being close to them can get truly intense. Being together will feel like coming home. You will never want to leave it. 2. It gets even better in time. Once you start being intimate with your twin flame partner, every sex you have will blow your mind even more than the last time. People who are lucky enough to find their twin, sense opening of the crown chakra which leads to freeing immense energy. It flows through all the chakras, clearing all the negative energy and enabling the merge. Some people report the flow of sexual energy from the moment they've met their twin. Even if you've been sexually active before, you can be considered a spiritual virgin before you get physical with your other half. It is a new level of physical experience because not only do your bodies become one, but your soul finds its other half too. Considering that the energy is so strong, you may not be able to think straight. 3. A gifted advisor confirms it. The signs I'm revealing in this article will give you a good idea about twin flame sex and all that it entails. But could you get even more clarity by speaking to a real, gifted advisor? Clearly, you have to find someone you can trust. With so many fake experts out there, it's important to have a pretty good BS detector. After going through a messy breakup, I recently tried Psychic Source. They provided me the guidance I needed in life, including who I am meant to be with. I was actually blown away by how kind, caring, and knowledgeable they were. A genuine advisor from Psychic Source can not only tell you more about twin flame sex, but they can also reveal all your love possibilities. 4. Your libido will go through the roof. Being in tune with another person occurs very rarely, and when it happens, of course, we want more. It releases the entire cocktail of hormones, including oxytocin and endorphins. When you start to get physical with your twin, you will notice that you cannot think about anything else. You will want more and more because this is more than a physical connection, it is also the dance of the souls. You should know that not being able to satisfy the urge may be quite frustrating. It may pull out some pretty powerful demons. You will want to possess. Sharing is not an option. This may cause issues because some people may be more prone to running when they feel pressured and desired. 5. You will feel connected to the universe. Making love to a twin flame partner can feel like a fluid, an exchange of energy that is bigger than life. You will reach new highs of spirituality and realize that sex can be more than physical touch. It can be a unity of two souls who have found each other. It is a chance to lose the ego and all the masks that society has made us put. It is powerful and frightening at the same time. If you can manage to put the fear aside and focus on every second of the experience, you will grow as a person. 6. It is like a magnet pulling you. The connection between you and your twin flame partner can get pretty magnetic at one point. You will feel attracted to him every second of the day. Spending time together can hardly go without physical contact. It is so strong that you can be truly surprised by the intensity. This happens because of a phase called awakening. During this phase, you will fully immerse into the Kundalini power. It is the energy of the Divine Mother, and it is associated with the energy that fuels us. When we get in tune with our very core and our twin, this energy erupts. When this awakening happens, you will notice numerous signals, such as feeling overflowing love, clear mind, enhanced creativity, sudden realizations, visions. The process is not easy and can sometimes even be unpleasant, but it is a sign that you are opening your being to the universe and that divine energy is flowing through you. Meeting your twin and being in contact may feel like a time of cleaning your aura. Everything negative will burn out and disappear. It can feel like you are being reborn. It is not simple or easy, but thanks to it you can reach new heights in life. What you can do is devote some time to nurture these gifts from heaven. Sudden realizations will help you understand your life better and see what you need to work on. You may even see visions in unexpected situations. They can occur even during sex, giving it a more spiritual note. 7. It will go beyond the touch. People who have experienced a connection like this often talk about being able to make love telepathically. Just thinking about this person will be followed by a phone call or a date. Telepathy occurs when two people are very closely connected on a spiritual level. Considering that twin flame partners have such a strong unexplainable bond, communication occurs on a very subtle level. You can be surprised by the result once you try it. When you direct your thoughts to the person you desire, the other person will feel the urge to get in touch with you. It is like being able to call him with your thoughts. This is why it is so hypnotic. It can go the other way around as well. If you suddenly feel intrusive, intensive thoughts about your twin, don't play hard to get. Your other part of the soul is calling you. If you want to explore other forms of sex with your twin, you can consider astral traveling. Even if you've never experienced anything like this before, exploring it will bring you benefits. Astral traveling refers to the travels of the soul outside the body. Dreams are one form of it, but it is the simpler form. People who have managed to perfect it can actually separate their soul from the body and see it from an outside perspective. When being with your twin flame is not possible, engaging in this type of spiritual connection can provide some relief. Earlier, I mentioned how helpful the advisors at Psychic Source were when I was facing difficulties in life. Although there's much we can learn about a situation from articles like this, nothing can truly compare to receiving a personalized reading from a gifted person. From giving you clarity on the situation to supporting you as you make life-changing decisions, these advisors will empower you to make decisions with confidence. 8. It can challenge you. One of the stages of the twin flame relationship is the crisis. During this period, it can become difficult to satisfy your primal instincts, which can pull to the surface the worst version of you. It can feel like despair because at that moment it feels like reliving all the worst fears. You won't believe that someone you want so much doesn't want you back. Even though this stage is very challenging, it is necessary for a reason. It will hit all your weak spots so can actually come out stronger. Since your twin is your other half, it will reflect all your personal traits you don't recognize in yourself. It is hard to assess ourselves objectively. Your twin flame will come to put the mirror in front of you. This stage can burn and sting, but once you survive it, it will lead to the next stage. On the other hand, your twin may be frightened by the intensity of your feelings and will try to run away. This period tends to be quite a challenge for both, and you should get armed with patience. Try to keep your composure as much as possible. 9. The chase can make you desperate. The relationships and the sex between twin flames are powerful and often unstable. This leads to many fights and reconciliations. After the crisis, the need for physical contact is unexplainable. This is when the chase happens. Depending on the situation in the relationship, you can chase or be chased. If you are a chaser, you will feel unstoppable energy and the desire to get together again with your twin flame. When the person you want to be with so much doesn't want to get back together, it can be very painful. However, it is important that you understand the position of the other person as well. The term for the twin flame trying to escape is the runner. The reason for the runner to keep turning down the attention and all the attempts for reconciliation is in most situations fear. The connection between twin flames can feel like it is out of this world. It is very powerful and some people are simply not ready for it. If you notice that the person of your interest consistently turns to other people and tries to cool things down, try to understand them. If you feel ready and drawn, it doesn't mean that the other person is ready to open up to these emotions. It cannot last forever, but the process before the merge can feel like it. It is filled with fears, tears, vain attempts, even fights. You can expect a full spectrum of emotions. This is the time when your intuition may become even stronger than ever before. Open up to this experience, even though it is a huge challenge. However, it is a key step in the process and all the twin flames go through it. The duration can vary and it depends on numerous factors. If you are lucky, it will be pretty short, but even if it lasts longer, try to learn from the experience and wait for the story to unfold. 10. Twin flame during separation is very likely. Considering that the connection between twin flames is so powerful, it is very likely that you will end up together many times during the period you are officially not together. The physical connection is very tempting and satisfying, but it takes time for the chaser and the runner to be on the same page concerning feelings. The reason for unclear terms lies in most cases in the feelings of a runner. It is very hard to be clear about our wants and needs when the connection is so strong. Most people are simply not ready to be so close to people in this way. It may wake up all the fears and insecurities that you can think of. The reason for this is in most cases an unresolved, hurtful past. Runners are usually people who got hurt and never learned to trust others again. On the other hand, chasers will simply be blinded by the need to be closer. These are usually extroverts who are not afraid to go after things, people and goals without giving it a second thought. If you are the chaser, you should be aware of the fact that not being able to stop in time can leave you feeling hurt. You may feel desperate at times because you will feel like there is a wall that you simply cannot break. Try to give enough space to your twin flame to work through confusing feelings and be ready to wait. 11. Twin flame sex after separation is like a fireworks. Once all this intense energy runs out, the physical contact will feel like an explosion and coming home. It is the stage when you will be ready again to enjoy the happiness of being with someone who cannot live without you. After being separated, even a few days can feel like an eternity, because the time doesn't flow realistically for twin flames. Every moment together flies by like it is a second, but an hour apart can feel like a year. It is the relativity of time. At this stage, you will probably engage in endless physical contact again, which brings new highs and it feels so good. You may practice tantra at this point because this is when the sexual energy gets released in huge amounts. You will want to look into your twin's eyes and enjoy the connection you have even more intensely. Try massage and slow down. The orgasms may be a natural consequence, but they are not the goal. The goal is the freedom of the soul and enjoying another being full. It is the sense of dropping off all earthly thoughts. The sensation may feel like heaven. You will probably think that you wished you discovered it before, but release thoughts like this. There can only be one twin flame in a lifetime. Enjoy it, open to it, embrace it, and give it all back to the world. 12. You'll feel confused a lot. Twin flame connection is still very rare in the world and people are simply not used to being so close with another person during their lifetime. When it does occur, it is very hard to cope and understand what is happening. No matter which role you play in the relationship, whether you are the chaser or the runner, you will feel confused a lot. If you are a runner, you will be confused by your own feelings. You will want to be together and in the next moment, you will want to escape. After that you will want to get closer, but then you will think it's a bad idea. This can be pretty nerve-wracking for you personally, but also for your twin flame as well. On the other hand, there is a runner. If you are a runner in the relationship, you will be clear about your feelings and thoughts, but you will be confused by the behavior of the runner. You may be accepted in 1 minute, rejected in the next one only to be called 5 minutes after you left. You will feel like your head is going to explode, not to mention your hormones going haywire. Even though you may think that your twin flame is messing with you, try to be compassionate. The true battle is not between you two, it is between the runner's heart and mind. Until the battle is over and the heart wins, you may need to be in this touch and go situation. 13. Be open to an ending. This is certainly not something that anyone likes, but twin flames unite, separate, and reunite over the lifetime. Only rare ones stay together with their twin flame their whole lives. It is necessary to embrace the sex, the tension, the connection, and the entire experience and simply let all go. At this stage, you will feel peaceful and ready for any outcome even if you continue being physical in your thoughts. It is a comforting and powerful experience, like you are never alone. Meeting a twin flame is an honor and the proof that you have opened your chakras so divine energy can flow through them. Here are some tips for enhancing twin flame sexual energy. If you want to make your sex longer and enjoy the connection with your twin flame, there are a few things you can do. Learn to be fully present in the moment. Get to know your body. Open your mind. Enjoy. These are the things that can help you truly elevate your experience to the next level. Breathing is an essential part of the process. Remember, psyched up family, meeting a twin flame is very rare and the best thing you can do is simply enjoy it as much as you can. Try to clean up your chakras and devote your time to higher vibrations and the love in its purest form. You will get sucked in this dimension of emotions that very few people manage to feel in their lifetime. Appreciate it and get the most out of the time spent with the person who knows you so well. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep shining your light and spreading the love.